Victory means nothing, the fight is everything.
Okay, as everyone knows, we all heard about and have seen the video for Street Fighter 4. So we thought we should get together, myself and KillaKev, and put a must-have list together for the new Street Fighter to make it a big success and to bring on some new school players. Alright, Kev, what do you guys say?
The following list is a list that I have compiled of the 10 must-have items for Street Fighter 4.
Okay, this is KillaKev's list, and I'm just going to be commenting on it.
1. The game must be 2D. 2. The game should include all original 12 Street Fighter 2 characters. 3. The character roster should include all of the original characters, some of the alpha characters, some of the third strike characters, and at least that many original characters. Item number 4. Game bosses should include at least 2 normal bosses, at least 4 sub-bosses, at least 2 hidden bosses, and at least 1 super hidden secret boss, who's also non-playable. 5. There should be at least 12 traditional stages in the sense of 2D, horizontal, left to right stages. There should be at least 4 infinite stages, meaning no stages with corners. There should also be some vertical stages, something that we haven't ever seen in a Street Fighter game before. And also, there should be camera transition stages. Number 6, we should have animated character endings similar to what you have in Dead or Alive, Soul Calibur, Tekken, so on and so forth. Number 7, there should be hidden supers, 1 per character, I would believe. Number 8, there should be ultimate supers that are customizable, something that I've seen in Mugen that is actually quite well done. Number 9, the new characters should be personality intensive, meaning that they're not just characters that are thrown in the game. They actually have a personality that actually complements the game. I know that's easier said than done. Number 10, the ending of the game should bring about a resolution for Ryu and Ken, Ryu and Sagat, Ryu and Akuma, and number 11, which is a big must-have, even though it's not on the top 10. This game should include online play.
Alrighty, alright. And that's your top 10 that we need to have. So let's go ahead and discuss number 1. Number 1 was?
Game must be 2D with animated quality to surpass or rival Third Strike.
Okay, and why do you say that?
In my opinion, Capcom Fighting Jam was a far inferior game compared to Third Strike.
Really?
The hand-drawn artwork on there was rehashed from some old games, and in my opinion, the animation quality was well below par. That's a game that's, 4 or 5 years younger than it. It should at least surpass or rival its, I guess you would say, predecessors.
Alright, so have you had any experience with the EX series? What is your take on the EX series that were the first ones to ever be in 3D? What was your take?
In my opinion, the EX series did not justify. It didn't play like Street Fighter, didn't feel like Street Fighter. It felt like something else. It just wasn't Street Fighter.
Right, okay, so that's what I felt like. I thought was, I mean, there was one EX that everyone raved about, but I can't remember which one it was, and I played EX and it was terrible. I mean, even the finishing combos were terrible.
Number 2 was the game should include all original 12 characters. In my opinion, those characters are the bread and butter of Street Fighter. To exclude any of those original 12 characters, in my opinion, is just an insult to the franchise.
Okay, and what do you, okay, I mean, my take on that, I can agree with that, but at the same time, I don't only use E Honda. He's more of a character I never use, and if I'm beating someone, I'll pick him as a weaker character.
Okay, that's just your personal thing.
Okay. But no, I think they should have all the original characters. Maybe with add some new moves in, you know, for them, like they did with Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Okay, number 3 was the character roster should include all the 12 original characters. And at least 6 characters from the Alpha games, and at least 6 from the Third Strike games.
So you want to borrow some of the characters from all the original games that have already been released. They should have some characters from each of those games.
At least.
At least, okay, that's good. What about bringing in 12 from Third Strike?
I don't think they should do that. Certain characters should be excluded. The less popular characters should be excluded. And in actuality, I know there's like a general consensus as to which characters need to belong from each game. If I had to do a quick list, I would say Elena, Hugo, Urian, Makoto, possibly.
What about Sean?
Sean would definitely need to go. I don't know how many that is, but I would probably keep it kind of small. I wouldn't go over 6 characters.
Okay, I see. Keep it
not the entire Third Strike roster.
All right, no, I wouldn't want the Third Strike roster. No way.
There were like 3 or 4 characters on that roster that I didn't personally prescribe to play with, but other people might actually like them. But in my opinion, only the more popular characters should actually carry over into the new game.
Okay,
but it would be nice. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is it would be nice to see some of the faces from Third Strike make it into the new game.
Okay, all right. Now number 4.
Number 4, game bosses. One of the problems with fighting games that I've seen like over the past few years, or at least for the people that have been playing fighting games for over the past 15 years, is the fact that these games don't have a real long shelf life, excluding Street Fighter. Not to say that Street Fighter isn't like a steady game that you play, but if you pick up any new fighting game, I mean, the game has a shelf life of about a week to a week and a half. And part of the reason is because it has so few bosses. And in my opinion, the game should have at least 2 normal bosses, like one boss that shows up whenever you beat the game, and then there should be another boss that shows up if you complete the game with a certain level of proficiency.
Yeah, but then that's how you fight, you fight Balrog, then Vega, then Sagat, and then M. Bison. That's